Salute, salute. Marco Darko in the building. So we got another sparring video. We got Daquan Manuel, 143 pounder. I'm going to assume it is the guy with the black gloves, but they do not name his opponent. So I don't know his name. He's definitely not 143. I mean, it doesn't look like it at least, but let's definitely get into it and get this breakdown done.
Dale un round también con The Juan. CJ, sí, está empezado también. Están igual, sí, vale igual. Tiene la misma edad. Le tienes que tantear también. Es trabajo, pero tienes que tantearle.
Bro, what did I just watch? This is the first round, and they're going like this. This is insane. This is crazy. This is a pace you cannot keep up. Let's see what continues to happen, but that is insane. And Daquan got clipped 2 or 3 times. Good. His hands were down, and his head got knocked back.
Oh, wait, I got a mouthpiece. Chema, rato pesa a Freddy y pesa a CJ. Pesa los dos. Me da la cuestión de la diferencia. Ellos ya se conocen. Para que vean la diferencia. Este es trabajo. Sí, es trabajo.
Bro, he's not bringing his hands back at all. He's swinging so wildly. Wow. He's got power though. He's throwing like literally his whole body into these punches. He's got power. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much drop this dude. I don't recommend this at all, but oh yeah, he hurt him. It's crazy because his stance and the way he's kind of moves looks like he's very developed and skilled. But then he starts punching and it's so wild. He's already been clipped like 4 or 5 times. Good. If this guy had more power, he would have been knocked out for sure. Right now, this guy looks like he has more power than him, though. He dropped him. And see, and that's one of the ways you kind of stop someone, coming in so violently. I mean, in the first 15 seconds or so, he hasn't really made any offense. He's really on the defense because he knows now he can hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he can eat his punches, he's gonna keep on doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't recommend if you go back, he's just swinging so wildly. Like just like I said, he's been clipped numerous times and his head went back like this. So he's not taking the punch as well. See, and if you're this dude, all you do is wait it out. He's gonna tire himself out to the max. He's not gonna be able to. I mean, unless this dude just looks really athletic, but unless this dude has crazy stamina, crazy cardio, he can't do this. I mean, you can't really fight like this for 12 rounds, for 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just your body can't sustain it. At least from what I've seen, at least personally.
jab, go with the jab, you go with the jab, Red, then load up.
And look how he's punching. Look at his feet. Punches, you never do that. You need your foot, you need your feet under you. You don't want to be off balance when you punch. If you get up with an opponent that does that, if you get someone that knows, what I'm saying, boxing really well, they're gonna time you when you punch off balance. You're gonna get knocked down. You may not get knocked out, what I'm saying, but you're gonna get knocked down, even if it's not even a punch that's that hard. You know what I'm saying? I've almost dropped dudes, specifically one guy with a jab. He damn near he almost, what I'm saying, he almost fell right down. And it wasn't a hard jab. It was just that his feet were his feet wasn't balanced. His footwork wasn't good, and I jabbed him, and he damn near, what I'm saying, got dropped. So, and like I said, it wasn't a hard jab. It was just a regular jab. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, if you're gonna punch, set your feet correct. Set your feet correct. Don't be just like the way he's doing it. Look, he just, you know what I'm saying, just sloppy, very, very sloppy. And then the smaller dude, he's getting just overwhelmed. He's getting overwhelmed like this. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how strong you are, yeah, this can work. But you don't know who you're gonna be fighting. Like if this dude was really, if he sat down on his punches, and if he had more boxing IQ, ring generalship, this guy would have been knocked out first round. No, I'm not even kidding. I wouldn't be surprised at all. He would have got knocked down in the first round. See, and this guy's he's not sitting on his punches. He's not setting up correctly. You know what I'm saying? So he's not gonna really generate any real power. That's why you can't really hurt him. I think he has natural power because he's knocked his head back a number of times. But you know what I'm saying? I think if he sat down on the punches, really waited, right, timed him, this guy is making such crazy amounts of mistakes. It's not even funny.
Julio, quítate, ¿le parece? Hey, mid-range, one.
I gotta comment on this. Look, he punches, his feet are like he's like a lunge. Listen, it's a mentality thing. Don't just try to hit your opponent. Make every shot you attempt, make it have some meaning behind it. It's a mentality thing. Yeah, he got away with that, but at what risk? If he was fighting someone that was more skilled, more intelligent, you know what I'm saying? At what risk is that worth just trying to get the last shot in? You know what I'm saying? Again, it's a mentality thing. Every shot should have intent with it. Every shot should be setting something up. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality. You got to change that. If you're watching this, if you spar, if you box, everything should be done with intent. I'm not saying you got to think everything through. You know what I'm saying? If you see a good shot, take it, but don't compromise don't compromise your stance, don't compromise your balance, don't compromise your defense just to get that last shot in. I don't think it's worth it.
Hey, mid-range, one. Mid-range. Hey, mid, you can hit that big. Let's hit him with that
And never do this.
power.
He's using his straight like a jab. Look at that. Look how open you are. If this guy was faster, See, he's prodding and it takes a lot more for him to get back to his fighting stance using his straight as a jab versus his jab hand. For the jab, what I'm saying, you just got to bring it back. But for the straight, look at his whole body is opened up. So if this guy was fast and he timed him and he said, "Okay, this guy keeps on doing this because he's done it before." All he has to do is move his feet real quick, get under, dig to the body, and come back out and come back out. So never use your straight as the jab. You know what I'm saying? Especially when if you're not gonna compromise your whole entire fighting stance, then it's not as bad. But look at this guy. Look at this guy. Whole body is completely open. Now, of course, in this instance, it doesn't really matter because he's so far from him. He's so much smaller than him. He's not gonna be able to get into that distance. But still, bad habits. Bad habits. See, if he was a bit longer, he would have caught him.
Jab, then explode. Jab, then explode. Body loaded all day.
And this is look, like he was saying, he wants you to come in. He wants you to come in now. There's a couple ways you can go about this. You got to use your jab though to get inside safely. The jab has to be there. You jab, get up close to him, smother his punches, take a half step back, and go to the body. That's what I would do. See? Look, oh God, bruh, look at this, bro. I'm pretty sure he slips his punches and catches him, but let's see. Yeah. Almo what I'm saying? Clearly a good punch. Knocks him off his balance. Then he gets clipped with a right hook, or that might be a straight. Look at the oh my God. Straight to the chin. Oh, and then another one. Another one to the top of the head. Like, bruh, crazy sparring session. This was I don't even know. It's like they're not even beginners though. It's like the way he was moving, it looked like he knew how to box, but he just chose to be super wild. He definitely didn't have his fundamentals in order. His hands, he never brought his hands back to his body. Footwork was super sloppy. Um, fighting with his head up, getting his, what I'm saying, his neck was getting knocked back, or his head was getting knocked back. Like I said, if you give him 20% more skill, and maybe like 10% more power, he knocks him out in the first round. Go watch that first round again, and look how many times he got clipped. He gets like, if you fight like this again, because of the fact that he's a more powerful dude than this guy, he got away with a lot, right? But you can't bank on that because they're small dudes, bro, that hit like trucks. You don't know. You got to get in there, feel them out that first round. Don't give the round away, but feel them out. See how hard they're hitting. See how how get your distance correct. You know what I'm saying? These are again, it's a mentality thing. You could go in there and try to knock the dude out, but what if you get in there and he's a lot stronger than you think, than you had thought? Then what do you do? Now you're tired, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say you're scared, but now you're surprised at the fact that how strong he is, then that second round comes through. You gotta change the mentality. You gotta think about things differently when you're boxing. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is how you build your ring IQ. You gotta think like you're gonna be fighting a 12 round fight, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But let me know in the comments. These guys both definitely need a lot of work. But that's that'll help a lot more sparring, a lot more, what I'm saying, training. They'll get there, I'm sure. This guy's very athletic, a lot of potential. This guy, he didn't make too much clear mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he needs a lot of work, but he didn't take advantage of a lot of the stuff he did. And that also shows someone's inexperiencedness as well. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me know. I'm curious to know. You guys already know what it is. Marco Darko, like, subscribe for more content because you know more is coming anyway. It definitely really helps and supports me. But let me know. You guys already know. Peace.